You may ask about the best of women, because we're speaking about the rights of, the rights of the husband. So a woman, if you want to be the best, wow, we're running out of time. What are you supposed to do? Listen to this hadith. I'm going to read it word per word because I don't want to miss anything out. And it's an authentic tradition. The Prophet ﷺ said, the best of your women are those who are bearers of many children. They produce many children. Loving to their husbands. Comforting and tolerant. Provided that they have taqwa of Allah. This is the best woman. Now you want to hear the worst woman? The worst of you women are those who display their charms and swagger in their walk. First thing, the worst of women are those who display their charms. What is displaying the charms? Jewelry, rings, bracelets, the whole necklaces, anklets, you name it. Then the garment itself is an attraction. In and of itself, it's an art of work, it's a piece of art. It's an artwork. All these colors and sprinkles and glittery stuff, just way overdone. Hello. Then her garment is above the ankles, and the husband's is below the ankles, which is the other way around, and hers is above the ankles. Confusion between men and women. And then of course, she's wearing some weird shoes that show her feet, or high heels and all this. And when she walks, she swaggers. These are the worst of women. That's the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ. Now, do we see this today? Naam. And in another hadith, that among the things which the Prophet ﷺ did not even get to see in his lifetime, Nisa'un kasiyatun, ariyatun, ma'ilatun, mumilatun, ru'usahunna كأسمنة البخت المائلة لا يدخلن الجنة ولا يجدن ريحها وإن كان ريح يوجد من مسافة كذا وكذا. And among the things which the Prophet did not see, ﷺ, women who are dressed yet naked. They're wearing garment, but it doesn't cover. It's either too tight or too transparent or too glittery or too, attractive. And they are ma'ilat and mumilat. They swagger when they walk and they deviate men from the path of Allah. They are fitna for the men. And their heads like the humps of camel. This fashion, this hijab where she has like this, thing sticking out of her head. Like, some rocket landed in her head and then she decided to keep it as fashion. So you're walking around with this big old thing, so what's going on? You have a mountain or something? That's what she has. What is the condition with these women? They will not enter Jannah. They will not even smell the fragrance of Jannah, even though you can smell the fragrance from such and such distance. And another hadith it says, فَلْعَنُوهُنَّ إِنَّهُنَّ مَلْعُونَاتٍ. So you curse them because they are cursed. So what are we doing about that? Sisters, wallahi, your sisters is not worth it. It is not worth it. You think that, you're enjoying yourself and having fun? Wallah, you can't handle Jahannam. You cannot handle it. So what is this for? Why would you want to display body parts that you will eventually have to pay the ransom of with fire? Every time your skin will roast, Allah will replace it with new skin. لِيَذُوقُوا الْعَذَابِ. So they may taste the punishment. What is it for? If we cannot even put our hand in a toaster, ya Shaykh. Put your hand in a toaster that makes sandwiches, the biggest, buffest man. Bring the biggest guy over here, tell him, put your hand in the toaster. Wallah, he won't do it. He will run out of this masjid. Say, what do I need from this? And if he were to put it by mistake, he will scream like a baby for a week. This is the biggest, buffest guy. Don't ask about someone my size. We can't handle it. So Jahannam and flagrant punishment, consistent, your whole body is immersed. So you can have fun in these few steps. You are fitna for yourself and fitna for your husband who's had to deal with all these men checking you out, and fitna for the men and fitna for the shayateen all over the place, and the malaika walk away and disperse from these gatherings of evil and wickedness. The issue of hijab is something that has to be understood. This is not a light matter. And there's no oppression there. You cover a jewel. Have you ever seen someone have diamonds and all this, expensive stuff? He put it outside on the balcony? Or do you put it inside a safe and the safe has numbers and you have all this covering and protection because it's a jewel? So we say to the sister, you are supposed to be a diamond, a jewel. You cover that thing and protect it from all these wicked men in the world. How many rapists do we have? How many wicked people do we have? So the sisters, you know what I'm saying.